Hey there, guys. Since there's basically nothing going on for Global, I figured I'd record some new JP content. So we're going to be doing the Silver Crown stages for FlaringRain and then return Sakura and Nicole. But we're going to start with Rain. So the missions for this one, or I should say the lock for this one, is Brave Exvius or Fire Only. As you can imagine, pretty simple. And for all the missions, we want to go with only fire and 5 turns or less. So again, not super difficult. So we're going to be going with Leftia and a pure fire team, by the way. Leftia for just fire support. What's your girl's name? Ash for a fire tank. The new Galoof for breaking and in peril field. Lena for amplify field. On JP, Lena does not do an in peril field. And then Rain for just damage. Now, mine is partially crowned in the shift form. The friend, it seems like, is not, so a little bit unfortunate there, but we'll be fine. So what we're going to do, on turn 1, there is an ambush. It's going to deal a lot of damage to Ash. Not that big a deal, honestly. And Ash does counterattack, by the way, perfect dispel, which is pretty important for this fight. We're going to use Lena's LB first. Then we're going to use Galoof to do both his field and his breaks. And then other than that, honestly, literally, who cares? Ash will go ahead and do cover, Shelga, and a bigger magic break on the boss. We're going to use Leftia on this turn to start ramping, amplifying my Rain. We'll do and imbue and a protect. Let's see. And then Rain, we're not going to actually LB on turn 1. We're going to do Human Killer. We're going to do the crowned mod buff, and then we'll just do an AoE amp. And then Friend, who unfortunately is not crowned, will do the same thing, but not quite as good. So he is not crowned, but that is okay overall. And we'll do this as well, just for whatever. Okay, so some attacks on the party. Turn 1 is pretty low damage with Ash covering. We're provoking with Leftia and evasion. Now the boss does buff himself, and those buffs are relatively powerful, but obviously counterattacking perfect dispel Ash takes care of that for us. So now let's go ahead and do a little bit of damage, but before we do, we'll do Leftia's LB right here. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a little bit of damage, and as you can see, the boss is pretty bulky. Pretty bulky, but that's fine. We'll do the LB of Ash for mitigation for the party. Lena can do Mirage, and then Galoof. Honestly, I should have stuck him on Lakshmi for healing. Whatever, we'll just guard. This turn, the boss can do some physical damage, and if he didn't dispel the attack buff, it could be relatively painful, but we did. And again, oh, I didn't see it in time. The boss buffed himself yet again, but once again, Ash is just awesome and counterattacks perfect dispel, so there's no buff. Okay, we can do the SLB of Leftia this turn. This time, Rains can 150 amp, fill their LB, and then just refresh the big Human Killer. So 150 amp, LB fill, Human Killer. Lena can just Mirage again. This turn, we're going to shift Ash, and we'll do a Veil for status immunity. I don't actually know if the boss does statuses, but whatever. And Galoof can just guard, you know, kind of whatever. Okay, so 88 attack and magic break, 89 defense and spirit break, 190 fire and peril, etc. Pretty fine, no big deal. And there's no buffing on this turn, so we're not going to worry about Ash's counters. And here we go. That should be the end of it. We'll go ahead and do the LB of Rain here. And boom, handled. Okay, so there's our all mission clear. Leftia, passive provoke evasion, mana reduction, all the immunities, etc. Ash in the base form. I didn't even look, just generic build. Make sure she has counterattack, and this is just my auto load build. A lot of resistances. I don't know which one matters. New Galoof is literally mostly just, I just hit auto gear and whatever I put on him, yay. Same thing for Lena, I just hit auto gear and whatever it puts on her, yay. But I did, oh my god, I gave her the wind card, auto gearing. Auto gearing's fun. The wind card that Global doesn't have. Isn't that fun? Anyway, so Needles as well. And then Rain. Unfortunately, Rain only got 500 more attack power with his crowns. And then Friend Rain, same thing. But he did get a modifier buff. So that helps. But okay. There was the FlaringRain crowns. Now we will change the team. We will go to the what's it called? The Sakura and Nicole crowns, and then I'll do some Neovision pulls. And as you can see, the friend did not do the crown stage yet. The crown stage is kind of a big deal. So yeah, once you go in Crown Rain, he does a lot better damage. And now I can finish crowning his base form. Okay, see you in just a moment later. Alright guys, now the Sakura Nicole crowns. This one is locked to Water or Brave Exvius. I guess Sakura and her Lightning is just along for the ride, but Lightning is not allowed in here. And the mission is only water units. And this one is using the weird tag currency, which I'll show you after the clear, but it's fine. So we're going to go ahead and just grab a Tifa if we can find a properly geared one. I'd rather EX3 if possible, because EX3 on JP is kind of a bigger deal. Hold on one second. Let's filter this by water only, and try to get us a good Tifa. Well, oh, here we go. Here's the Tifa. Okay, so, and let's pray they geared properly. I can only facepalm so hard. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Who was that? Let's see if this Tifa... Okay, this Tifa is properly geared. Please tell me they're wearing... They are! Oh my god, we're good. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. And let's give it a go. Oh, I didn't even show you the team. Well, you'll see the team when we get in here. Okay, so this is a three-wave fight against the Exostars, and we're going to try to OTK all the waves. Laguna is going to LB. Nichol is going to LB. We're going to triple tag with multi-elements on Kyros Ward. We're going to LB Tifa. We're going to LB Tifa. And Bismarck Rain is going to just lead the party. So we go ahead and do this. We wait, do this. We wait, and do this. And we're looking for... Oh, shoot. 12 turns. Yeah, okay. So apparently the OTK doesn't work on this level, so I will see you in a moment. Alright guys, we're going to be going back to the Exostar fight. I had to make some serious adjustments for this fight to hopefully make it to where we can win. So we're going to be going back, and we need a custom friend for this. So we're going to filter by Water, Final Fantasy VII. We're looking for a specific Tifa that is status immune and stop immune. This Tifa is using the wind card. Let's try this again. So JP added, after 8 years, they added a friend's refresh button. This button over here, 5-second cooldown, re-rolls the friends list for you. We have been waiting for this for God knows how many years. We're going to filter by Neovision Plus. Unfortunately, well, let's see if any of the other Tifas are properly built for me. Stop immune Tifa. Nope. Let's refresh that friends list. And even with the reroll button, we might still be here for a few minutes until we can find Everfrost's Tifa. Maybe only the shift form is built for Dan. Is Dan properly built for this? No. What is this? I don't recognize this shirt. Oh, it's not stop immune though. Yeah, I might have to. I mean, it's a really good build. It's unfortunately just not stop immune. Yeah, it's not gonna cut it for me. I need stop immunity. Let's try one more reroll, and if we find the friend is in slot 5. You know, like I said, it might still be here for a while. Yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna be re-rolling this. Do I find Everfrost? It's, you know, even though we do have a refresh button with the 5-second cooldown. Stop immune. Wait, shift form's all that matters. Oh, it's not. My God. Why? Missing slots. Not status immune. Why are they stop immune? What's giving them stop immunity? Oh, they're not stop immune. That's the filter is glitchy with the new reroll. Anyway, let me reroll for a bit until I find Everfrost. He's got a custom built Tifa, so see you in a second. Alright guys, we found the friend we're looking for. So with the reroll, I actually went back to the menu for the thing. I probably shouldn't have done that. Nope, he's still here. So we got Rebirth. Rebirth is Everfrost's name in-game. But yeah, so now we have a custom Tifa. Now we have this party we're going to be going with Nicole for water support, Tifa for damage, Laguna for breaking, Jex for tanking, Rain for leading. And we no longer need to worry about status immunity or stop immunity. And that was kind of an issue in previous runs. Like, I just couldn't fit the buffing. Okay, so here we go. So Jekt is going to cover, Omni cover, and mitigation. We're going to shifted LB Nicole. And we're going to deal some damage with these guys. We're going to LB with you, and we're going to triple bolting with with you, and we are going to hopefully do something like 45-ish damage. Yeah, it's pretty good. So we did lose a little bit of damage by gearing for status immunity and all that, but I think it's going to be overall fine when we get to the later stages. Alright, so let's see. So now we're going to use Nicole to do his not his LB, his field. Laguna is going to break, and mirage the party. Rain can Kiss of Rebirth. Jekt can LB for mitigation. And Tifa can just triple... let's do Bolting Strike. Honestly, none of these matter because they're not imbued. We do want to get some crystals, though. So what is Triple Chain? Yeah, we're not using the Magnuses for obvious reasons. So we need to get to about half. Actually, no, it's fine either way because we can use Bar Water Jet with Jekt if we don't get it. The LB gauge I'm talking about, by the way. All right, a little bit of damage right here. Unfortunate, but it'll be fine. So let's see if we can I kind of want to heal as well. No, forget it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to big amp my Tifa. We're going to fill LB gauge, and we're going to just water imbue thingy. So whoop. There it is. LBU, 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 and triple bolting. And this should be the end of this guy. And you can just guard. Okay. Got him. Okay. Perfect. So now we go into the next fight. The next fight is quite a bit more irritating. This guy does status immunities. He does stop and all that. And honestly, it was a bridge too far with a friend that wasn't immune to any of it. I had to get a custom friend. Huge shout out to Everfrost for building me one. But with an immune friend, I think we're going to be fine. So we're going to LB Nicole, LB Tifa, SLB you. We're going to triple bolting you. And LB you. And Jekt is going to cover, Omni cover, and buff. Okay, so unfortunately, we're basically not using kind of any Aqua Killer at all. So this one might be quite a bit more challenging. Oh my god. Huh. I think what we're going to do for this one... we do have Nichol for Aqua Killer. Oh my god, no we don't, because he's stuck in the base form now, isn't he? Ooh. Okay, what I think we're going to do... Nicole is going to Shelga, Big Amp, my Tifa, and Water Imbue. Jekt will LB here. I guess we're going to do the Big Amp on Laguna. Yeah, I think we're going to do the Big Amp on Laguna. Let's do that thing, and we'll do... No, we're not going to do a Big Amp. We're going to do... I'm considering. Let's triple bolting you. And we're gonna 50 amp you. This is probably gonna be okay. It should be okay. It should be okay. So the boss has Mirage again, which is a slight concern. How am I gonna deal with this? This is awkward because I have to also. Oh, we're so close to getting the LB gauge all the way. No, I think we're gonna have to do it this way. We're gonna have to this, and we're gonna have to fill LB gauge right here. Oh my god, that means Nicole. If we do this, perfect. That handles it. That handles it. Okay. So there we go. The Mirage is done by Nicole. So we do this, we triple bolting, and we really pray that this gives us a kill. Because if it doesn't, we're in trouble. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're fine at this point. So next fight, we're gonna 150 amp, and we've got Bird Killer. We've got Bird Killer, and we have status immunity. This guy does so many statuses per turn and stop and all the other obnoxiousness. It was a real problem in the previous run, but now it's not going to be. So we're going to LB here with Nicole. It's only the base form LB, so it's not going to be nearly as good as it would otherwise. But I think we're going to be okay. So what we're going to have to do with Jack, we're going to have to cover. We're going to Omni cover, and we're going to Magic Break with Ject. I think so. Okay, so let's do some damage here. My god, this guy is so bulky, it's ridiculous. So we've only got 6 turns to win, unfortunately, for the mission. We've done 3 and 3. But I think probably gonna be okay. We'll see. So let's go ahead and 150 amp LB fill and I guess Chakra. 150 amp LB fill and Chakra. We will SLB you, but not yet. You, honestly don't really need anything. So Nicole, we need his LB to be filled. So we're going to... No, there's no point in doing that yet. So we're going to shell, protect, and fill his LB gauge. You will LB for the mitigation. We don't need to SLB Laguna right now, honestly, so we'll just do a Mirage, and you can do a Kiss of Rebirth. Okay. I honestly do feel that because we're going to be doing this without worrying about all those stops and statuses, we're going to be fine. You look at all those statuses. So frustrating. The boss got an attack buff. We don't really care. We're using a physical tank, so literally don't care. Okay, so we are going to shift Nicole here and do shifted LB right here. SLBU, bolting U, and Ject will triple LB fill so that we can burst again after this. Hopefully that is the plan. So this is our 150 amp turn. Unfortunately, we don't have the 89 break. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. We got it. 3 turns. Okay. Yeah, that was just obnoxious when your friend is not immune to statuses or stop. It was too much. Too much. Because we don't have a good buffer. Anyway, the team we did use, everyone is status and stop immune in this party. Riku's pouch was for an old strategy where I was trying to deal with an improper friend. That was a horrible idea. It didn't work out. Ject, full evasion, passive provoke, bulk, etc. Whatever. He's just for covering the physical. Tifa is stop and status immune from this little cloak thing. Other than that, she is, unfortunately, because I had to gear for the immunities, I couldn't gear in full damage. So 275 bird, 50 aqua, maxed human, 300 LB, and only 350 true dual wield, and 600 attack power. There we go. And then Laguna, Poppy's STMR for chaining, stop immune, status immune, bulk. Rain, EX0 is garbage, so he's just a leader. Poppy's STMR, stop and status immune, etc. And then here is Everfrost's Tifa. Vanille's boots for stop, Tifa's helm for for status, and then of course, Titus's STMR. And there it is, finally, all missions. That one was quite irritating, I gotta be honest here. Mostly because I couldn't find a proper friend. I had to bat phone someone to get me the proper friend. Once you had a proper friend, it wasn't that bad at all. But trying to get a random friend was not working. Look at that. Outdamaged me. Outstanding. Was he actually level 130, out of curiosity? Oh, I can't see anymore. Oh, well. Not that big a deal. And as far as these little pendant things, for those of you who are wondering, for those, it's kind of weird. When they do multi-crowns on one boss, you gotta get these little thingies. So we're gonna go ahead and grab these real quick, and then I'll show you what they are used for. So you grab those, then you go back to the stage, and you go to the stage, and you go to this little shop right here, and you use these little tokens, and assuming you did all the missions, you'll have enough tokens to get everything. So you go here, and you buy all the individual crowns for everyone, and you should have enough to clear the entire shop, and that'll give you all the crowns for Sakura and Nicole. It's a really tedious micromanagement thing that I don't get why they do it this way. Like, just put 2 crowns on the boss or something, or mail them to you, or whatever. But yes, we go through this little fun micromanagement, and there it is. And you can also, of course, trade them for whatever. But if you buy out the shop, you're exactly enough. So don't buy anything that you don't specifically need. Okay, let me go ahead and run the story real quick, and then I will do some pulls. See you in a second. Alright guys, I went and did all the special missions. Basically do 50 quests, as well as do like a bunch of trials or fights, whatever, with the new category of soldier units, also light units. So soldiers that are also light are, for example, Tyvis, Squall, Knights of Grandshell, that kind of stuff. Anyway, we did all the special missions, so now we have a ton of Neovision's guaranteed tickets. 11, maybe not a ton. 11 of them. I think that's all we have today. Most of those rest is up. I'll use as I get it. But anyway, we've now got 11 more guaranteed Neos to pull. So this anniversary has been very generous on the Neos. I think this is like 40 plus guaranteed Neos they've given out so far. We got like 30 the first few days, now like 11 more. It's a lot of free Neos. The question is, will they be any good? Because for the most part, we're getting stuff like original Act Star from these tickets. So, yeah. High quantity, low quality, as you can see. So, yeah, very, very poor quality from all these tickets, but we're getting a bunch of them at the very least. Tulian. Isn't this exciting? It's like pulling 3 stars. And Zidane. The original Zidane, so, like, not even the new Zidane. So, yeah. Angeal, very exciting. Angeal, I think, is actually my first copy, to be honest. I think it is. So, I mean, that's something, I guess. Deuce, I hate her at this point, because I've gotten her so many times on Global and JP. She is, like, all the time for me. Ihana, already EX3 on JP. So, like I'm saying, high quantity, very low quality from these tickets. Edge, bleh. I mean, he actually is upgraded on JP. It's just that, at this point he's old. Shoreline Fina and Daisy, my god. Does it get any better than this? And Mermaid Frisia. I'm pretty sure she's already EX3 for me. So, very exciting. Super, super dud. The one copy of Angeal, I guess, is arguably something. Even so, still pretty terrible. So here's our last pull, and that's it for this video. I do have plans for another video soon, but I gotta make that video first. Barts! We love Barts! Barts is awesome. Unfortunately, Barts is not gonna do anything for me, but it's cool that we got him. Okay. Anyway, there's the bosses, and there's some more trash anniversary pulls. See you in a bit.